Another day, another tech lawsuit, and once again, the name in the spotlight is Google. A U.S. federal court has fined the tech giant. Google has been told to pay $425 million. The reason? Something most of us fear but cannot always prove. Violation of privacy. It all started in 2020. A lawsuit was filed against Google, a class action lawsuit. It covered more than 98 million users and 174 million devices. The charge? Google secretly collected third-party data even after users asked it not to. You know those apps where you sign in using your Google account, Uber, Amazon, Instagram, and countless other apps? The moment you log in, using, say, your Gmail credentials, Google does not just stop at authentication, it starts talking to those apps. It starts tracking you, your rides, your shopping, your messages, your scrolling patterns, all of it is tracked by Google. Of course, there are checks in place. So yes, Google asks for your consent. And yes, you can toggle privacy settings. But here's the core of the lawsuit. Even after users opted out, even after they told Google to stop tracking them, Google kept collecting data behind the scenes, and it wasn't just storing this data, it was also selling it. At least that's what users claim, that the company was selling their data. Now, about 5 years later, a US court has passed the verdict and it has found Google guilty. It says Google breached user privacy, which is why the company has been slapped with a massive fine. Of course, Google is not too happy. It claims that it honors people's choice and collects only what it calls non-personal data. Google says this data is stored in secure, encrypted locations, and it wants to appeal the court's decision. But it won't be easy because this is not a one-off case. Earlier this year, in the month of May, Google agreed to pay $1.4 billion. This was in a separate case involving people's facial features, voice prints, and their location, all allegedly tracked even when users opted out. And you may remember what happened last year. Google was told to destroy billions of user records. Apparently, it tracked people even though they were browsing privately on the incognito mode. Now, all of this is seriously problematic. What's worse, this is not just about one company. Zoom out and you'll see a pattern. It is the same problem with most companies, especially tech giants. Look at the reports between 2019 and 2022. Tesla employees shared invasive video recorded by their customers' cars. In 2023, Amazon was fined $30 million. Its AI assistant Alexa and Ring doorbell camera unlawfully collected voice recordings and kept them for years. This year, Meta agreed to settle a lawsuit for $8 billion. It was sued after data of millions of users was leaked. So pick any industry, tech, auto, social media, and you will see the same problem. Violation of our privacy. We read massive consent forms, brave lengthy website cookie alerts, switch on privacy settings, but let's be honest. Do we really know what happens to our data? Where it goes, who sees it, or how much of it is collected? The fact is, most apps are talking to other apps. They're harvesting our information, tracking our moves like an assassin, and mutely collecting our queries, our preferences, passions, anxieties, everything. So yes, we can sign consent forms. They're like privacy placebos. Yes, we can sue companies. Yes, we can demand answers. And yes, this Google verdict is a step forward. But as tech moves fast and change comes slowly, the question is, who really is in control here? After all, in this digital world, data is not just information, it is identity, it is power. So privacy is no longer just a right, it is a battlefield.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karj mo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
$4 以上も.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.